Sup shooters, my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we're going to be listening to an artist named Every Third Thought. I'm thinking it's Every Third Thought. I remember listening to the material in the past and it's been Every Third Thought. This track's called Banana Havoc. Switching over to here, I just booped to the mic, that's great. We're going to listen to this track from start till finish and we're going to hear what we think. Let's go. Wow, this drumming's pretty phenomenal. This is pretty phenomenal. I really dig this one. The drums are really nice and clear. The bass drums are coming through now. The guitars, Oh, I get it. We've got like kind of these funky kind of clean guitars with extended chords, like dominant seventh chords on the right. I think this is a step up from what I've heard from Every Third Thought in the past. This sounds like a song that they've put a lot of thought into. The arrangement's fairly engaging. I'm liking how the drums are panned in the mix. The guitars in that instance are tricky. The da 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 dun dun da 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 dun. It kind of modulates with the chord progression. You got like a two-stage kind of progression, go backwards and forwards. You know, like the lead guitar is very active in this, and my only concern so far is that might be interfering with the attention of the audience between the vocalist and the lead guitarist. Like if you maybe had the lead guitar as like a little bit more pans to like the 25-30 region on the right, that can sometimes help balance out that, so that you know the vocals on the center, the guitars on the right, but then of course you've got the left side with nothing, so sometimes you just kind of double pan it or something, I don't know, double take it. The vocalist is stunning. Such a clean, clear, crisp performance. A little bit of an accent. I'm making sure I understand everything that's being said. That lead work's pretty stunning. Like, I'm really enjoying how this fits in with the groove of like the rhythm chords and all those sort of dominant extensions. Very kind of bluesy kind of vibe to it. But we're talking about a banana. I'll go into the lyrical subject matter in a moment. I'm trying to feel the song out. Banana Havoc. That's actually a pretty solid like guitar solo. I liked that bit when the guitar is the focal point and sort of like the vocals come in occasionally. You can just sort of settle with that. You know, it works well with a few of the other elements in the mix. I want to go back and just listen through the vocals though to kind of catch everything. Election in the bag. So they this tropical country, they there was like a rigged election and there was a banana republic, is that right? Banana Havoc. And so this kind of like melody and the harmony, overall harmony kind of resorts to kind of like polite just frustration. Like kind of the situation, like Banana Havoc. It sounds chaotic, but it just sounds so typical at the same time, you know, like as in like they kind of expected it to be like that. If you want to play Russian roulette. So obviously the Banana Republic is not desirable in the songs about how like they didn't want that to occur. They Stage is set, the war is on, so this after the Banana Republic's been set up. It's a weird thing, like, I'm trying to figure out why the vocals sound like they're at the right part of the mix, but they also sound like they need to maybe be a little bit bigger in it. Like, I'm wondering if there could have been, like, a double take of the vocals, just because there's so much stuff going on the sides of the stereo field. Having that kind of double take might have really, like, boosted the power and sort of, like, oomph of it in the mix. I'm gonna like just double check what a banana republic is. In political science, the term banana republic describes a politically unstable country with an economy dependent upon the exploitation of a limited resource product, such as bananas or minerals. So is this just talking about like a specific country, like that's sort of personal to the musicians? Or is it like saying that there's a country that has this sort of situation that isn't aware that they have it? Or is this just a fictional situation? Either way, this is what the song's about. And I can admit, it doesn't particularly sound like a fun time having a banana republic. It sounds pretty horrendous, pretty chaotic and pretty unpredictable and pretty not fun, if I'm going to tell the truth and completely undercut the severity of it. I think that for the most part, the song has been sort of written quite well. You have verses and you have choruses that flow nicely into each other. The instrumental theme is introduced at the start, so you get a idea of the main concept of the track. The instruments kind of come in one after another, which is a fun idea. I like how the guitars and bass sit with each other. I'm just wondering, the comments I've made about sort of like the size of the vocals in the mix and you know where the lead guitar is placed. That's basically it, and that's just sort of like stylistic preferences. You know, the mix itself has enough sort of interesting elements in it to kind of ascribe to the concept of sort of like to represent like the chaos, and the way that the vocals are sung kind of sounds like every third thought and people involved. They're like singing out about the ridiculousness of the situation. You know, the first verse is describing it, and then Banana Havoc is just released in that chorus. And then you've just got the continuation of that and the consequences of that. And it sounds like a complete shit show, to be honest. But I mean, that is effectively my review of Banana Havoc by Every Third Thought. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did enjoy this track, and I think that this was nicely mixed. And I think that this is a step in the right direction. It's an interesting song to listen to. It has its own character. It was a very sort of unique experience. I haven't really listened to anything like this in quite a while. I really want to hear more from this talented act, so hopefully we will. But stay cool and stay safe. Remember to go and check out Every Third Thought social medias and SoundCloud. And please do support your local musicians and artists at this point in time. It's need to help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. I just also want to comment on that. I really think this is one of the most stylistically cohesive songs I've heard. I know I kind of ragged on like the lead guitar position and stuff, but the orchestration and the composition of it was very sound. 2 minutes for a track like this is the perfect length for a song like this. It needs to be that long. And it's just, the story is told. And what I've always loved about Every Third Thought is that they write what they want to write and they just go in and then they bounce. They give you the message and they're like, yep, they heard it. They let you just sit and think about it whilst they go do something else. And I really dig that. Sometimes people take up to 8.5 minutes to get their point across, repeating the same message over and over, which is literally it's an experience that I had recently, and I was just wondering, it makes you wonder whether they could get that stuff communicated in like half, but you don't have that issue with every third thought. But yeah, see you later. Spider hands out. Excellent work on this one. Everything kind of sat together well, and I enjoyed it. Thank you. Keep it up.